New Mexico 64L. And I don't know what's going on with this plant. Well, I do. It's called blossom end rot. Blossom end rot. This variety is entirely too vulnerable to blossom end rot. I can even feel it's all hollow. It's rattling around inside. It's a big problem with this variety. This is the pepper I looked at last time. Had a little brown spot. Now it's a big brown spot. Let's see. The only one that's actually turned red is this one. And you can see the entire bottom half of this pepper is rotted out. Here's another one. This one. It's really a shame. I mean, it is a very heavy producer. I mean, there's peppers all over these plants. But even if they look good when they're small, as soon as they get to any size, boom, blossom end rot. I don't know. If anybody wants to plant these, I would recommend mixing in a lot of bone meal, because supposedly this is a calcium deficiency. Although none of my other peppers are suffering in this way. I don't know what to say. I was hoping to harvest and taste them, but as soon as they get to any size, they rot out on me. Well, this one looks okay. So I don't even know how they taste in order to determine if I want to grow them again next year. It's just blossom end rot all over. It's such a... These are the ones that were last week. They were curled up. And they're still curled. And this one's curled up. And blossom end rot. 2-for-1 deal. Yeah, it's still got plenty of blossoms, but with this heat coming on, we're going to get 100-degree weather for the next 10 days at least. They're probably not going to fertilize, so I don't even know what to do. Whether I should just call it a day, cut them down, or just leave them and try to nurse them through the hot weather, and then try to get a decent harvest out of them next week, or not next week, but in the fall. It's going to be a tough decision. Very tough decision. Anyway, as of now, it's not looking good for them for next season, next year. I don't think I'm going to be planting these. It's just, just too much blossom end rot. They're just too vulnerable to it. Unless I mix in a lot of bone meal, but I don't even know if that's the actual problem or not. I have no idea how to figure out if that is the issue or no. But I mean, it is a heavy producer, and it does seem resistant to the insects, because I don't see hardly any insect damage on these plants at all. But if your peppers are going to look like this, who cares about insects? It's pretty much worthless.